Hi, I'm Brett Griffin and welcome to Construction Considerment. Let's meet our contestants, shall we? Dr. Warren Pluggy, Dr. Bill Bender, hi there. Dr. Dave Carnes, and somewhere around here we have Dr. Michael Wheeler.
Sorry, I'm late. Thank you.
All right, let's get on to our show. First, we'll look at our categories. Our categories for tonight are accounting and other kinds of things, generic estimating principles, basic spoils and dirt, and scheduling and math. Dr. Pluggy, you have been chosen to choose the first category. Please, select your category.
Well, basically, I think I'm going to take accounting and other kind of things for 100.
All right. For 100 points, this film taught the 2009 Methods and Materials class. Yes, Dr. Wheeler.
I really appreciate this question being here. I taught the class, so I'm going to get these points. And, well, you know, the film that I used in 2009 is the same film that I've been using since 1986. I've been using this film since then, but when I first started teaching the class in 1876, right after the Civil War, I decided that I needed to do something that would grab the students' attention. And what I really tried to do is multimedia was this word they came up with. And I really latched onto it. It was the kind of thing where it just made sense for students to grasp what was happening in the classroom with what happens in the real world. And the long and the short was, skyscraper series.
Oh, skyscraper series. That is correct.
I know.
Dr. Wheeler. All right, Dr. Wheeler, please select our next category.
Well, as you can see here, we have generic estimating principles.
Select a category, sir.
I have a really cool beeper though. I just really wanted to use it. Okay, but I guess I'll just stick with generic estimating principles for 100.
All right.
Good choice, good choice.
For 100 points, this dark, weatherproofing material is generally found around foundations. Yes, Dr. Bender.
What is that black jizzy stuff, right? Right?
Be more specific. Yes, Dr. Carnes.
Pretty sure it's, if you really do anything, it's called bismuth.
Bismuth is correct.
I knew that.
Good job, Dave.
Bismuth sounds like bison.
Anyway, Dr. Carnes, please select our next category.
Ooh, I'm going to have to go with basic spoils and dirt for 100, please.
All right. Basic spoils and dirt for 100 points.
Oh, boring.
This letter is associated with Cat Gozer series. Dr. Pluggy.
D.
Excuse me, sir, what was your answer?
D.
As in dog, D.
You betcha.
All right, D is correct.
We go
100 points for Dr. Pluggy.
Job Warren.
Dr. Pluggy, please select our next category. Please select a category, Dr. Pluggy.
Scheduling and math.
All right.
For 100.
Scheduling and math
Yeah,
for
100.
100. If a schedule has 9 activities, 2 of which have a duration of 5 days, 4 of the activities have a duration of 6 days, and the remaining activities have a duration of 3 days. If activities A, D, and E can start at the same time, what is the total float of the schedule? Dr. Carnes.
All you got to do is read the question, and the answer's A.
8 is correct.
Don't you have to join a dummy hero in there?
All you're going to do is read the question. It's right there. It tells you right there.
All right. Dr. Carnes, our next category, please.
Sure. I guess we'll go with accounting and other kinds of things for 200.
All right. For 200 points, this real-life learning exercise simulates real-life scenarios in real life. Beep. Dr. Whelan.
Well, for for instance, my accounting class, what I wanted to do was have the kind of thing where we have a hands-on scenario, and students get to mock the kind of things that they're going to end up doing in real life. And when I felt like you have 0 years, and we'd practice 0 year for 2 days, and the kind of thing for 1 year, because it's after 0 years, and then we have a second year, because that's after 1 year, and the kind of thing where real life mock bids was the thing that we had to do. So mock bids.
Mock bids. Mock bids is correct.
Hey, Bill,
I know.
you've been kind of quiet today.
I'll get the next one.
Okay.
All right. Good. Dr. Whelan, our next category, please.
Oh, you have so many good topics up there, Brett. I just want to talk about each and every one. But the one that's really I like is generic estimating principles for 200.
All right.
Yeah.
For 200 points, what is the U.S. dollar value of one block? Dr. Bender.
Generically, what is 50 cent, right?
Right? That is incorrect. Dr. Carnes.
Well, as long as we're rounding to the nearest, I guess to the nearest whole number, it's right around $4.
$4 is correct.
Hey.
Pretty sure that's 50 cent.
$4 is correct. Dr. Carnes, please, and select your next category.
Well, this is kind of my specialty, the soils, I'm going to go with the basic spoils and dirt.
All right.
That's me again.
Warren thinks he knows it.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get this one. List the common soils in a typical table starting at the surface. Dr. Blake. Dr. Blake, your answer, please.
Okay, so topsoil, then
You can't ramble on. You just got to give the answers.
whoa. I guess I'll pass it to David.
All right.
I'll
That
pass it
has
to
been passed to you, which isn't even
I'm
working.
giving it to you.
Please, give us an answer.
I'm giving it to David.
We got the soil, sample here, and we start here.
This is really just a simple question to, speak. Okay, draw your diagram. Excuse me for interrupting.
Glenn, see, we've got, on the top layer, we've got topsoil. Second layer, we've got dirt. Third layer, we've got gravel, and then rock.
I was going to say that.
That is correct.
I was going to say that.
4 points for Dr.
I did say that.
And you stay in control. Please select your next category.
I'll show you who's in control.
Another one of my specialties, of course, is scheduling and math.
Scheduling math for 200 points.
For 200, yes.
All right, we will stick with the 200s here. Calculate the moment at point A of a 25-foot beam with 17 loads of 300 kips unevenly spaced about the beam.
How do you do the moment way?
When you do the moment, so you got 2 thumbs. Now, when I was hanging out with God, and we were creating the human body, okay, this is before Adam and Eve.
Okay.
What I decided was humans needed an ambidextrous thumb. So we gave each hand a thumb. Now, you decided that? It was my input. I don't want to take credit to the good Lord above, but I just had to
Where
do
did you
it.
end with the Navy?
Now,
All right, we have 10
I decided
seconds left to this question. If anybody's going to ring in.
you curl your fingers, and whichever way your thumb
9,
points is the
8,
moment opposite or negative.
7,
Nick.
6. Dr. Carnes.
Well, it's not too hard of a question if you just draw a free body diagram on the beam. So we come up with an answer of 12,456 kips.
That is correct.
Wow.
That's great.
Dr. Carnes.
That's
take it
why
down.
you teach those classes. You
I've
show them.
done 1,000 of them.